look who's here.
Well, howdy, buddy. Good
Hey,
morning
this
to
is,
you.
yeah. Hey, good morning. This is our first video podcast. And,
I'm so excited.
oh man, we don't know what's going to happen. And of
Could be
course,
anything.
and neither do you. But,
No.
uh, we're gonna show some of our videos. We've got a whole mess of them, Tommy. How many videos we got about?
Oh, it's over 90. All
What,
original songs.
90? Holy
Over
moly.
90.
That means we could have like 90 shows.
Sounds like exciting times.
Hey, and if we do anything, if people like this, we can include them later in the videos. We thought that would be cool.
Well, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah,
Could do
so you
some
could
interviews from
exactly, and you could have joined us on our podcast.
yeah, we could do
So
some local talents and invite them over.
speaking of local talents, Tom, look who's here. It's our backup singers,
Hey
Riri and
ladies.
Janice. Yeah, come on in, ladies. Hey, you know something, ladies? I always wondered if you two were sisters. Oh, well, I don't know. Hey, and while you're here, I was wondering if you wouldn't mind giving us a little sample of what you could do. It's like how you got this gig. Okay? Let's hear it, ladies.
Wow. That was something else.
Oh man. You people know what it's about. You can hear that. You hear talent. You know talent when you hear it. All right. Thanks, ladies. Well, maybe later we could even do a show with the ladies.
See you in the studio.
Hey. Hey, but since the ladies have gone, I guess we got to do something else. And let's let's start at the beginning. Yeah. Uh, I guess we should start at the beginning of our relationship and Tommy and I, how we met. And I don't
Well,
even know if we really know that.
well, I think it all started as best I can remember is we were both hired guns in a local country band that a friend of ours, Leon Towers, had. And well, you talk about somebody who could get some gigs. Now this guy could get some
Oh yeah,
gigs.
yeah,
It was
man.
unreal.
He wore me out.
But wore us all out.
Yeah.
And he had hired each one of us individually, unbeknownst to each other, for a gig. I think it was Roxana, Delaware Firehouse, I believe.
Yeah.
And we met each other there, and it's pretty much Leon would say, "Okay, here's the songs, and one,
There
two, three, four, here we go," and then
away
we
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 went.
played, and that's how
Oops.
Gene and I got started and met, and we played a few gigs with him, and that's how it all began. That's where we met each other anyway.
Yeah. And I do remember what I remember in the beginning about you was I don't know, we might have been in Jimmy Ennis's place or something. I don't know. You started you had this you always like were into writing original stuff and anyway, you started this riff off and I heard it and I never forgot it and I think we kind of jammed on it a little bit. I think Dennis was there and I know he was playing bass, really great bass player. And anyway, I remembered that riff. And somehow and I just went, this guy's got something. That's what I thought. And
Oh,
yeah, I did. And and so I always remember I would like I like that song for the beginning. And then it just kind of disappeared, but I always had in the back of my mind, I thought, I gotta get a hold of that song somehow, or Tom. I gotta get him to I want to do something with that. And now I don't know how I got a hold of you again, but and somehow I got a hold of a song or you sent me a demo or something that you had and then I actually worked on it and made another demo. And the next thing I know, he disappears. He went away. And I hadn't seen him
that
a
was
couple
that
of
was
years.
that was one of the things I was known for in my whole life: create a
Mm.
mess and then leave.
Yeah, and I don't know. A lot the local people know he was with the pretty popular band Kid Billy. I don't know if this was after or before Kid Billy. It was around the same time. And
Well, what happened is decided, my wife and I and our family decided we bought a vacation home in Garrett County up around Deep Creek Lake. And we decided to move. We just decided to pack up and move out there and start a new life, and which we did. Uh, we were out there. I was out there for 4 years, and um, that's
You
why.
worked in nature and all that stuff.
Yeah, I was a fly fishing guide for Orvis, and also worked at a ski school.
Who wouldn't like that?
It was, I thought I'd died and gone to heaven. It was really nice. It was very rewarding to take people out and teach them how to fish, and then watch them catch fish.
And some
Young and
famous
old.
people. You met some famous people out there too.
Yeah, yeah. I took Terry Bradshaw fishing. That was kind of
Oh
a
wow.
hoot. Yeah, he's got the biggest hands you've ever seen in your life. No wonder he could throw a football.
Yeah.
It was just amazing. Yeah, it was it
And
was
John
it was
Daly.
amazing. John Daly. Yeah, I was supposed to take him
You
fishing
were
one time.
supposed to take him fishing.
I didn't even know who he was. He was the corporate's pro pro golfer. I didn't know who he was. I'm not into
Yeah.
golf, so I didn't know. I went to go pick him up at 8 o'clock in the morning. He was drunk as a monkey.
Oh my gosh. Well, he's
So
kind of
I
notorious about that with that stuff.
so I said, "Well, sir, I can't do this. I'm licensed in the state of Pennsylvania, and something was to happen, and I'm liable." And I said, "I can't take you fishing."
Oh,
So
yes, Nemacolin. Yeah,
yeah,
it's a beautiful,
Nemacolin.
beautiful place.
Uh,
So,
so I didn't take him fishing, and anyway, my boss comes in the next morning and says, "What happened yesterday with your client?" And I said, "He was drunk." He goes, "Well, that's John Daly." And I said, "Okay, what's that mean?" And he said, "Well, he's our corporate pro golfer, and we sponsor him." And so I said, "Well, he was drunk, so I didn't take him. So
I would have
I
get in
didn't take
trouble.
him."
I hope John Daly doesn't.
Yeah. So I thought
Uh,
I figured I was probably fired. So I checked my mailbox, and there's an envelope in it, and he had wrote me a note, said, "Sorry to inconvenience you, Tommy," and left me five $100 bills as a tip.
wow,
That's when I said, "Man,
he's a
I
nice
like this
guy, and
job." I guess I never got to meet him, so I don't, just that once. And then anyway, so I decided to come back to the shore, miss my family, um, and I didn't like it. It just wasn't me anymore. It was hot, and a lot of people,
well,
and
it's nature, and you were with nature, and then you come back, and you're just,
I
just
just
probably overstimulation,
yeah. So I just wasn't a happy
big
guy.
adjustment.
So I remember going over to Jimbo's studio and listening to them practice and drinking a few drinks, and then I went over to my son's house and drank more drinks, and
Felt more and more sorry for yourself.
yeah, I was down in the dumps, and I didn't feel good about myself. So all of a sudden, um, there I am knocking on Gene's front door of his home.
I don't know why you did that. I
I
don't know
have
why
no
you.
idea how I got there.
I was
None.
eating dinner. I was eating dinner.
No idea. And he said, Tommy. And I said, Gene, I really feel like I'm gonna kill myself, but I don't think
Oh
that I
no.
am. And you said, well, maybe we should talk, and let me in the house. And uh, as the evening went, of
And then
course,
I said,
I had to go outside and throw up a couple times in his garden.
yeah, he was in pretty bad shape. And then I said, "Hey, I have a song. One of your songs I kind of worked on. Why don't we just start doing something together? To lift the spirits." And and anyway, we did. And I'm sure glad I did. And it
I was
uh,
amazed. I had no idea. I remember Gene goes, "You're not mad at me, are you, that I recorded your song without
mhm,
asking you?" I said,
mhm,
"Hell no, I'm not mad at you. It sounds great. I love it. I mean, this is
mhm,
awesome."
yeah.
But
And I said, well, let's do it with the real deal. The Geeter with the heater, the boss with the sauce, the hostess with the mostest. I mean, and so we did a recording, and that's what you're going to hear today. That's kind of what we're doing in our podcast. We're going to highlight our videos and our original music, We'll probably throw
Well,
a few
this
covers in
this
there,
particular song meant a lot to me because I'd been debriefed. I'd been to DC and I'd hung around different places and the good old Eastern Shores, the good old Eastern Shore. So I
Sure
wrote a
is, man.
song that was, about the Eastern Shore, to honor all us flatlanders, as they called us up in the mountains. They called us flatlanders. One thing they used to love, they said, man, we just love that ocean. We like to take our vacations and come down and visit the ocean. And I
And
was
tell
kind of like,
everybody what to do.
yeah.
And that's kind of what the song's about is like, we know what's happening down here. We know what we're about. And we're minding our own business and having a good time. So, uh, so we did it. So we did the real version, the version you're about to hear. And I know a lot of people probably heard this song and saw the video, but hey, it doesn't hurt to hear it and see it again, right?
Means a lot to us. Means a
Yep.
lot to us that you'll listen to it and
So
you'll enjoy it. You'll understand it. It's pretty to the point.
so I guess with no further ado, we'll it, and we recorded this. This is a lot. I was playing live at headquarters, right?
Yeah,
In Salisbury,
fun time.
couple
Yeah.
years ago when headquarters was there, and I know a lot of local people probably remember it, and they had a lot of good bands in there, and I think I don't
Members
know.
of the members of the Riff Shakers were there playing with us.
Right. I don't know if this was a benefit or what it was for, but um, so without any further ado, here's the first thing we did together, the first recording we made out of our 80 or 90 um, video. And this song is the first one we did together. And it's so apropos because it does, as Tommy was saying, it kind of just represents the Eastern Shore for homies. And so we hope you enjoy it. And we'll be back after the video to wrap it up. Down to the Eastern Shore. Take it away.
Take the Taylor, soldier, sail me down to the eastern shore. Doctor, lawyer, former employer, Wall Street, let's play war. Seagulls are flying, my people are trying to tell me how to live down here on the eastern shore. Nautical chop tank, white comical at the mat, pride of the local lord. Import and export, technology, resources, foreigners falling by the score. Seagulls are flying, my people are trying to tell me how to live down here on the eastern shore.
And there you have it. Down to the Eastern Shore, written by Tommy Burdett.
What
We
a
hope
great song. I love that song.
it
One of
is,
my
you know.
favorites.
And I think you captured the vibe of the Eastern Shore in that song. I mean, that's why I like it. I mean, it's just like it just has it all, man.
And you did a great job recording it. It was just unreal. Really good job. And of
Well,
course, we had our buddies from the Riff Shakers on there with us. We had
Sean Mann, that drummer, and his brother Muddy Man.
Greg, man.
Yeah, Greg Man. And they those guys really they held down the bottom. That's why we played with them for a few years. And Sean really locks it. I mean, I think he played the original beat of the song, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's ideal.
Uh, so next time, I don't know. It's could probably be another surprise. You don't know what we're going to feature because neither do we.
I was gonna
Oh,
say, neither do we.
so
We have no idea.
we'll pick a song. And those of you who know us, I think you can make comments at the bottom of this thing because I think it's going to be on YouTube or Spotify or something. I don't know. And you can comment or make requests. It'd be nice. Okay. We need some, well, whatever. That's the chance you take.
Just check us out.
Okay. Until next time, I'm Gene.
I'm Tom.
We're
the
Gene and
Gene and
Tom.
Tom.
See you later, everybody.